Okay, these are some of the things that we're going to use, some of the items that we're going to use to hone finish a travertine floor. In this box, these are called hog hair pads, and these are natural hair pads that go on the bottom of this machine. And this machine is a 2.5 horsepower Kleindex Chroma. It weighs about 150 pounds, so it gets plenty of weight. These are examples of honing powder. This is the MB honing powder, and it's the way they make the honing powder, where they get it from, or from the mills where they mill the stone. And the honing powder is just a fine powder that you put on the floor, and we get a little damp, and then we go over it with the hog hair pad with the Kleenex, and then after we've used a detergent in that to try to clean and degrease the floor as much as we can. The one we're going to show in this video is a travertine, and then we use these tools. These are called, we just call them spinners, and you can see on the bottom they're attached to a truck-mounted carpet cleaning machine, and they have suction and pressurized heat. The one that's face up has got a little brush ring on it so it doesn't disturb the floor, and that's what we use. Those are kind of the key components of everything to clean and hone finish a floor. After we do that, we will seal it, but these are the tools that we'll use to hone finish the floor. Okay. Here we're using the Kleenex on the floor with the honing powder. This is 180 grit honing powder mixed with a degreaser. We want to clean the floor as much as we can. We go over it until all the soil, old sealer, and any grout residue is removed. We just keep going over it until we really are satisfied that we've got the floor looking just the way we want it. One of our biggest advantages is we use extremely hot water to remove the powder and degreaser. Here we are using a brush ring spinner to remove the honing slurry. The honing powder removes all residues, and the travertine will be ready for a sealer application as soon as we're finished. You can see here where, as we go over it, you can see it's actually bringing the floor back to a like new condition. And it's a little wet right now, but we'll show you at the end the difference in this drop that we've done and what the floor looked like before. This is the removal with the spinner. Okay, here we're applying the sealer with a lamb's wool applicator. We go back over this with the same floor machine right before it dries to buff it out. But this is the sealer application. Just a couple of pictures of what we had done. This is extracting the slurry, going ahead and putting on some sealer, spreading some sealer with a lamb's wool applicator. Then we've got some places where we stopped and took some pictures of the floor as we were going over it, and we have some mixes of sealer residues and the clean areas, and you can see on these on the edges where we've done and where we haven't done. Picture of the slurry. You can see under this chair leg where we've done and haven't done. This is kind of the side by side, and then finally we've got the finished product.